Hi, I'm Josh from eSpares, and in this video I'm going to show you how to change the flow-through heater on a dishwasher. Now in this particular video I'm using a Gorenje GV6 2110 and this is an integrated appliance, but the procedure should be pretty much the same for most types of dishwasher. Now it may be the case that your dishwasher doesn't use a flow-through heater such as this, it uses a standard element heater, and if that's the case you can see me performing that repair in another eSpares video. Now the tools that you're going to need for this repair are a crosshead screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver and some water pump pliers, although you can also use mole grips if you don't have pump pliers available. Now safety first, make sure you've disconnected your dishwasher from the mains power and then turn off the water supply and disconnect the dishwasher from the water supply hose. Now to access the heater, we're going to need to get to the underneath of the dishwasher. So to do this, you'll need to pull it out and lay it down on its back. Now when you're doing this, it's a good idea to have a towel to mop up any spillages that might occur, and also to have something to rest the dishwasher on so you don't damage the floor while you're working on it. Okay, so now I've got the dishwasher on its back, you can see the base plate here underneath. Now to remove the base plate, there are 4 screws that we'll need to remove. And once we've dealt with the screws, there are these legs to deal with as well. Now on this particular model, these 2 legs at the top will come out with the base plate, while these 2 at the bottom will stay attached to the dishwasher. However, it may be the case with your particular dishwasher model that you'll need to remove all the legs before you can fully remove the base plate. Okay, so now I've removed the screws from the base plate. The final thing to bear in mind is that most dishwashers have an anti-flood sensor attached to the base plate. Now, you can either remove the anti-flood sensor by unscrewing it, or you can remove the electrical connections from the terminals, but it is important to do this in order to fully remove the base plate from the base. Now, in this case, I'm actually going to unscrew the sensor from the base plate. Okay, so now I've got the base plate off, we can see all of the dishwasher innards here. Now this is the heater at the back, but as you can see the space around it is quite restricted. So to give myself a bit more room to work with, I'm actually going to remove the pump, which is this part here, and I do that by unscrewing the screws on either side of it. So now I've got the pump out the way, I've got much better access to the heater behind it. Now the first thing I need to do is remove these 3 electrical connectors, and then I'm going to unclip it from this bracket at the top, which is there to support the weight of the heater and the hose. Now that's done, I need to separate the heater from the hoses. Now what holds the hoses onto the heater are these single-use hose clips. Now these were put in place by the manufacturer and they're not designed to be reused. So for that reason, they can be very stiff and quite difficult to take off. So I'm just going to use a bit of brute force and these water pump pliers to remove them. Now once I've got them off, I'm going to be replacing them with these standard Jubilee clips. Jubilee clips are designed to be reused and they're also much easier to adjust as well. Okay, so now I've removed the old heater. I need to replace these single-use clips with the Jubilee clips. Then I can put in the new heater, reconnecting the electrical connections and the bracket at the top. So now I've got the new heater in place, I can screw the pump back in, reattach the anti-flood sensor to the base plate, and then put the base plate back on the bottom of the dishwasher. And that's it. Now the heater's fitted, you just need to reinstall your dishwasher. The heater, along with a range of spare parts for dishwashers, are available on the eSpares website. Thanks for watching.